Hey, what's good, collective? Welcome in. Spiritual therapy through divine consciousness. I am D. This message is going to provide some sort of confirmation, clarification, and validation to whatever it is you already know, whatever it is that you're already growing through. If not, then this reading isn't for you, okay? This is going to go deep. This is going to be raw, authentic, and maybe hard to hear. Some messages aren't always going to be everything that you want to hear, but it's going to be what you need to hear, okay? So try to accept it because it's trying to teach you something. Feel free to like, share, subscribe, drop a comment down below, all that good stuff to help the channel grow and get these messages out to those who need to hear it. There is going to be a link in the description down below where I am going to post my 21-day shadow work healing through phases of the moon, because it takes 21 days to form a new habit. So let's form the habit of becoming a better version of ourselves by letting go of what no longer serves, taking accountability, and raising awareness to our limiting beliefs. Okay, check it out. Let's get straight to it. What does my collective need to know? Change. Yeah, without a doubt, right? Sometimes things are hard to hear, but it's what we need to make that pivotal change, to align with our breakthrough. There's some sort of resistance that you have been facing, that you have been growing through. We have change. This is 35. This is an 8 card. This is self-evolution, self-revolution. That pink or red could be significant. This is your heart chakra, your root chakra, grounding in energy, grounding in past lessons, past mistakes. You could be seeing a lot of seagulls right now. That could be significant to you. You could see a seagull as you're watching this. Okay, but there's something that is being birthed with this egg here. You see how she's kind of pushing back on something, and she's pushing back this egg, and the eggs represent new beginning, rebirth. So there is a change here because you are pure of soul, pure of heart. You walk with pure intentions. You're not out here wishing harm, being two-faced, being fake. But there is something that you aren't quite seeing yet. Or I'm even getting, I'm not sure if you can notice that, but the light's flickering. I'm even getting that your vision is purity. That's confirmation for someone. What you are seeing is true. The way you see things is correct. The way you're seeing something is correct. Something could be significant about a dancer, a ballerina. Don't mind my nails. Okay. I have an appointment soon. Yay. Then we have attraction. 44, which is another 8. We have 88 here. That could be someone's address. That could be someone's, like, within someone's email address. I'm getting like within your phone number even. But this is, you're attracting something new. You're attracting something because of the purity that you hold within yourself, because of your light frequency. Look at that. It's your light frequency, 333 on the clock, as I said that. Your light frequency, you see on this, I want to say moon, but you've broken free. You've broken through some sort of shadow work. And now oh my God, I never noticed this. Like, there's water here, and like an overpour, a flooding is going to be coming in now, a flooding of messages, of confirmation, signs, synchronicities. Because, yeah, you've released something. Exactly. You've released the resistance. You've been resisting something. And now, like, this is kind of hangman energy, learning to assess the situation with new perspective, new eyes of purity, new eyes, new vision, seeing something correctly. And now you're attracting it, but you have attained a new level of discernment where your judgment is no longer clouded and fogged, because you have attained and gathered your wisdom. 22444 on the clock, as I say that, through self-reflection, which is another 8 card, which is 17. This is your abundance that's coming in. You're attracting your abundance, collective. And that's the change, because you've had a breakthrough. You've done healing work, or you're being called to do healing work, because that is the electricity, like the thunder, the lightning, like a lightning bolt, like an aha moment. Look at that. The moon, how it's deflecting this light, and the electric charge is creating this change, this flow of water that's coming in. But maybe you were resisting it at one point, or there has been resistance around you because of the way you see things. And people don't like that, right? People don't like change. People don't like being called out. People don't like those that speak the truth, especially those that are living a lie. Where once it was maybe a dormant season, it could have been a very dry, very cold phase that you had gone through, that you're going through, but now you're producing your harvest. Okay, you're getting through it. You could have blonde hair, that could be significant. Very pouty lips, a very tiny nose, okay? That could be your features. A very pale skin, kind of like Nordic, a Nordic, I don't want to say description, but look to you. Change, yeah. Opportunities are changing. Lucid dreaming, you could be having very significant dreams right now. It would be beneficial for you to have a dream journal and write down your dreams, or you're getting some sort of guidance through your, yeah. You're getting some sort of guidance. A lot of yellow is popping up. So your solar plexus chakra, you could have healed something regarding your solar plexus chakra, or had a breakthrough regarding your self-esteem, right? And that's your money Buddha, right? That is how we show ourselves, how we represent ourselves into the world. There's some sort of transformation with your purity. You've seen through the illusion. Like I said, your vision is right about something. This is your confirmation. Your vision is right about something. Hold the course, because you've seen through the illusion, you've seen through the magic, and now the transformation is occurring. And now you're attracting abundance, new opportunities. A lot about like I'm getting butterflies, dragonflies. A lot about transformation. And then we have boundaries, caution, nettle. Okay. Hold on a second. I did a little bit of research about the herbs here. Yeah, okay, so here we go. Drink nettle tea for purification. To remove a jinx, add the tea to floor wash or bath water. Scatter the leaves outside a home to remove negativity. And it's also a good tea to drink when you are in your heavy flow of cycle. That's for the women, biological women only, okay? And then underneath, and yeah, culmination, full moon. So that just confirms what I just read with nettle, the boundaries, caution. You've completed something, and now there's a change, like that release, that energetic release. You could be feeling lighter within the next few days after watching this video. But you've cut through some sort of illusion. You really gained some sort of clarity, some sort of perspective. People could have been like dancing around you, could have been making you feel that you were less than, that you were delusional, that you were not seeing things correctly. But you were, and it was them trying to pull the wool over your eyes. Yeah, exactly. Confirmation, roots of abundance, new opportunities. This is the change that's coming in. This could be even in partnership, because it is a number 2. This is going to be done through someone else, or the assistance, or with someone else, in partnership and union. Or this is very well the masculine and the feminine energy within you, that you have grounded, you have broken some sort of illusion. You've gained awareness regarding your transformation, regarding who you are, regarding your powers, your purpose, your divine access. The Ankh could be significant. You could be wearing an Ankh. You could have an Ankh tattoo, quieting the mind, the purity of the mind. You've had a mental clarity, a breakthrough. That's the change that's coming in. That's the purity of mind. Stay pure of mind. Have those positive thoughts, affirmations, knowing that the magic that tries to cause an illusion over you is false, that tries to make you feel a certain way. That's the oppression, okay? The energy of the oppressors around you in your energetic field who are aware of you. Take a deep breath. Breath work could be significant because this is going to be a sudden shift. This could be in the religion of Buddhism. You could be Buddhist. Something about the lotus flower could be significant. You could be a lotus flower, toad medicine, frog medicine, a sacred medicine. Be cautious of what you are attracting when you awaken, when you become into this new level. When you attract in, you're going to be attracting a lot, so just be careful of what you're attracting, because even toads attract flies, right? Yep. Confirmation. The royal you, 16. It's another 7. 7 here. 7 8 9. Things are going in synchronicity. Things are going in order. You're stepping into your power. And look, a grand symphony with release, surrender, radical surrender, 9 here, an ending of a cycle. And then we have 25 with resistance. Take a deep breath. Every time you feel there's a resistance energy around you trying to get you down, look, another 9. It's the ending of a cycle. You're stepping into the royal you. You're stepping into your gifts, your powers, your abilities, something new, something that you've been culminating behind the scenes, that you've been rooting, that you've been planting, that you've been nurturing and grounding. And that this is going to bring in new opportunity because you've had a breakthrough, or you're about to have a spiritual breakthrough, and you're going to feel like the weight has been lifted off your shoulders. You're going to actually feel an energetic lift, and you're going to feel free, but you're going to be attracting a lot because people are going to be attracted to your light. And not everything that glitters is gold, collective. Remember that, okay? And then you get some closing cards here. You could be divine royalty. You could be part of the 144, okay? But you could even have sacred ancestry as royalty in your bloodline, in your lineage. This is a crown chakra awakening that has happened with the full moon that had just passed, okay? Because there's a full moon in Capricorn on the 11th, but this is a timeless reading. So whenever you come across this video, the next full moon or the full moon that just crossed, just passed, has really awakened your subconscious to the purity of who you are, to the truth of who you are. Ladybugs could be significant. Then we have bed, cheating. Nah, this isn't the right vibe. That's not the right energy. Those aren't the right cards. Let's do this. And some closing cards, some grounding cards. We'll do it with tarot. You could have felt stuck. You could have felt like there was no way out. But you've gained access to a new level. You've stepped further into your sacred sovereignty, into the royal you. You could be finding out information that just confirms your royalty. You know, like people don't attack people that are less than them. People always try to bring people down. 144 on the clock as I say that. Remember that. People always try to bring those that are above them down. That's why they always try to bring you down. That's why they put you down. Make you feel less than. but something that you have been working on. There's a change in your opportunities in this root of abundance. This is your ancestors, even with this tree, the Hanged Man. Wow, look at that. And as I say that with this tree, look, roots of abundance, seeing something differently, quieting the mind, the purity of your mind. That you could have been under heavy psychic attack, but you have gone through some sort of what's it called, like learning the lesson, like you have to go through a spiritual, can't think of the word, what's the word, initiation. Thank you, Spirit. Hangman. Okay, changing your perspective, or you felt stuck in something, but really you were rooting something. You were rooting and grounding in your abundance. You were sitting there, look at this person sitting there on this tree, contemplating, wondering, and you could be seeing doves. You see that lantern, and then that looks like a dove or a butterfly. That's a butterfly. You could have a butterfly tattoo. That could be very significant. You could be seeing butterflies after this reading. If so, that's confirmation that this reading is for you. But you have attained this knowledge, and now you're being set free. You're being set free of the illusion of the magic. It can no longer reach you. It can no longer touch you because of your pure intentions. You have been growing in the mud, the moon. This is what people don't see, your subconscious. Subconscious behaviors, patterns was all an illusion to keep you bounded, to keep you feel like you were stuck, like you weren't seeing something properly, but you are. This is your confirmation. This is Pisces energy, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. See how there's two people here? So this was your shadow self. And now you have attained this wisdom, subconscious behavior, a subconscious breakthrough. Breaking through the illusion. Look, and at the top of this cliff is the lighthouse. You are a light bearer. You're here to shine the light. What else do we have here? Seven of Swords. So this is being sneaky. People being sneaky around you. People acting like they didn't see what you were seeing, or people acting like they didn't see you for who you really were. Okay? But this is why you needed boundaries. This is why you have to take precautions. 7-7 here. 7-7-7. This is spiritual alignment. This is the royal you stepping into your power, stepping into your purpose, being recognized. This is the new beginning. The Ace of Wands underneath the deck. This is a new endeavor, a new adventure, opportunities, awareness. You could be practicing some sort of cult, okay? Or this could have been some sort of cult trying to shield you from seeing the royal you, because you stem from a lineage that will destruct their truth or destruct what they have been taking and siphoning off of you, because they've been trying to make you believe that you are less than. But that's not true. This is confirmation. What you're seeing is true. How you're seeing something is true. They were trying to play with your subconscious. This is why you had to go deeper and release the resistance that has been around you, that you have been holding on to, and now your ancestors are assessing the situation, and this is finally completed. And now you're attracting with the super moon awareness, opportunities that are going to root in your success, root in your abundance, whatever that is for you. And look at this tree. Okay, this is an ancient tree. This is not a tree that you just planted. This is something that is ancient. This is something that has been handed down through generations, through lifetimes. This is something that you've been working on for many lifetimes, 2 lifetimes. This could be your second life, really grounding and doing this work. And now it's gonna be your reward. This lifetime, you're here to reap the reward. Lavender could be significant. Putting lavender on your altar could be significant. Okay, could be some sort of offer. Yeah, lavender, working with lavender, and then that'll really help clear your mind and clear psychic attacks as well, because your crown chakra was under attack, and you were made to believe that you weren't seeing something properly, but you are. Stay well, collective. Stay the course. You got this. Don't let anybody fool you. Sometimes you got to play the fool to the fool who thinks he's fooling you. Remember that. Much love.